Greetings and salutations, Uncle Rein, otherwise known as Rein Tenebres here. I have with me today May Bearheart, and what I have for you now is going to be reading patch notes for October 9th, 2025. May, if you would like to introduce yourself. Alright. Maintenance. Notice October 9th. Dear Lightbearers, to provide a better experience, we will perform update maintenance on October 9th, 2025 at 2 a.m. Pacific, during which the Destiny Rising service will be down and Lightbearers will be unable to log into the game. Please schedule your game time accordingly. Yeah, maintenance duration is expected to be roughly 4 hours. We get 200 leaves. Eligibility: Lightbearers who created an account before maintenance began and who have logged in within the past week. The compensation will be issued to Lightbearers via mail, so please be sure to check and claim it. New characters. We knew about this one coming with the character Hellhest the Tech Officer. Element is Arc, role is support. Weapons are bow and linear fusion rifle, so double precision weapon. Hellhest is an awoken tech officer from Felwinter Peak, seemingly bearing secrets that stand in stark contrast to her ordinary background. Right? She has a very, militaristic theme, huh? In the leaks, it talked about how her ghost Grom was her trusty lieutenant. Next is a surprise. This wasn't in any of the marketing, and it also wasn't in the event post about Hellhest being nearby. Legendary character Rossi 11, the Weaver, is being added. That's a very Strand-sounding name, the Weaver. Element Arc, role defense, weapons, bow, and auto crossbow. So you don't even have to wonder. His main weapon is Maha Mayuri, not Trinity Ghoul. Yep. One day, a strange exo donning a mask and old yet regal clothing appeared in the Red Sea Rift. Though devoted to helping those in need, they never leave their name. I don't know if this character is going to be a guy or not. They're being very cheeky. Or it could be a they-them, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We've got some new events upcoming. Limited time draw, Winter's Emissary starts. Duration starts after the maintenance ends and is available for the entire 2 cycles that are coming up. 28 days, 4 weeks. The mythic character acquired from the event is guaranteed to be Hellhest. Legendary characters available from this event are Rossi 11, Finala, and Ikora. We just had Ikora on the Estella banner, so it's interesting to see her get rerun in this one. Yep. Anyone who has been just going for 1 copy each of the limited characters is probably looking really close to a Talent Tree 6 Ikora. I wonder if that's going to be important next season. This draw event is a limited time draw event. Guarantees are shared between all limited time draw events. A character trial will be available during the limited time draw event. Lightbearers may use the trial character in the specified activity. Rewards are available for successful completion. Yeah, I think it's like 10 per character you do, so it's 20 new leaves to be gotten from that, and then there's another 10 each to be gotten from the training grounds if you get the character. So that's 40 total leaves you can possibly get there. Limited time event Hellhest's Tech Upgrade starts. Duration after the maintenance ends today through the next 28 days. Again, I don't know why it's stated differently than this post. Maybe someone else wrote it. Oh. Where'd it go? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Ah! Okay. Complete challenges during the event to earn high-tier rewards, including Royal Contravene Shards, Exotic Infusion Cores, and Exotic Mod Choice Piercing. Once the event ends, synthesis for Exotic Linear Fusion Rifle Royal Contravene will also be available. Collect 60 Royal Contravene Shards to synthesize 1 Royal Contravene. Up to 120 Royal Contravene Shards can be earned during this event. So you can earn 2 Royal Contravenes from this event. Now, the way this reads... Okay, when its event starts. Did I say once the event ends earlier? Ah, okay, so starts. So, I don't know how long this will take, but that's 2 copies of Royal Contravene we can pick up. That's a pretty easy Cat 3 right there. Yeah. Exotic weapon infusion cores as well is really nice. And piercing exotic mods for the bows. This is really good stuff here. Hopefully it's a sufficient amount of these cores. And hopefully it's not just like, here's 4 cores. Oh yeah. This is definitely telling me that Royal Contravene is gonna basically be her meta pick, honestly. So Trinity Ghoul might be dead on arrival. Between her and yeah, it's possible. We'll be surprised still. I'm still gonna be going full in on it. The T-Ghoul, because I do want just to have every single piece of Hellhest kit maxed out eventually. So it might take some time, but I'll have everything for Hellhest eventually and be able to really know for sure if the Trinity Ghoul is worth or not. Limited time event, Pandora's Wheel of Fortune starts. Duration, once maintenance ends, and for, 2 weeks? Event intro. Looks like Pandora's got some more surprises in store for Lightbearers. Complete repeatable quests and challenges to earn lucky pointers. Then use them to spin for prizes on the wheel. Once you've claimed all rewards from the Wheel of Fortune, you'll unlock the Premium Wheel of Fortune, granting a chance to claim artifactual clusters, exotic elemental artifact choice chests, and other generous rewards. Come try your luck. Lightbearers must be team level 61 or higher to participate in this event. Right. So there's going to be a set of normal rewards before you get to this Premium Wheel that has this quote-unquote other generous rewards. The word premium is always gets my hackles raised when I see it. That tells me that the way to acquire these quote-unquote rewards might include a little bit of dollar. I hope not. If it does cost money, it better be real generous. Like crazy generous. One of the things they think is apparently generous is artifactual clusters. To clarify, artifactual clusters are the free XP you get to level up in plus 10 artifacts. That is not the artifactual essence that's used to refactor them. So they're saying that like this material that we all have mass amounts of quantities from grinding the heck out of Singularity Chaos is apparently a generous reward. Yeah. Exotic Elemental Artifact Choice Chest. That is okay. It says chest, so there's more than one, apparently. That's not too bad. Uh-huh. Like me. New shop additions, new cosmetics. So we're already done with the events, right? Newly added Hellhest Mythic Ornaments to the Crow and Woodland White. Newly added Hellhest Mythic Relic Ornaments, Shadows of the Past and Rose Red. Crow Bundle is available for a limited time. Purchase the bundle to claim the Crow and Shadows of the Past at a 20% discount. Legendary Ornaments, Deep Space Coating, Magnesium Light, Sanguine Spring, And Silk Wrapped Jade will be available to the store alongside Hellhest and Rossi 11's arrival. So I think half of these are legendary ornaments for Hellhest, and the other half are legendary ornaments for Rossi 11. Hard to say which is which at the moment. Deep Space Goading and Magnesium Light sound like Hellhest stuff. The Crow. This might be confirmation that she was indeed a crow serving alongside Aldrin Sov as a shadow guard for Mara Sov. I wonder if that's what they'll look like, or if they'll look like something different. I don't know. Yeah. I don't see anything here about an exotic ornament, like Estella got. No Daughter of the Spring style event going on here. No, she didn't. Yeah, Estella and Wolf are exceptions as far as exotic outfits go. It's just so everywhere. Alright, new bundles. Oh yeah. I had the outfit from the beta, so I was able to have both. New bundles. The Season of Daybreak Act 2 Patron Bundle will replace the Founder Bundle, so we kind of expected this was going to happen. This is the bundle that gives you 10 limited pools, gives you the Battle Pass, not the plus 10 upgraded Battle Pass, but just the Battle Pass, the Premium Battle Pass, and the Tree of Light Blessing for 30 days. And it also throws some capacitors at you for whatever reason. Those are super valuable, I know. This bundle also only lasts for 28 days. Patron Bundle Rewards. Purchase to instantly acquire the all-new permanent title Patron. A Bon Voyage Charm Limited Edition. Hopefully that is... there's a little typo here because the Founder one had 10 of these. Not just one. So hopefully this is just not complete information right here. Pinnacle Energy Reserves. Did the last Founder bundle have Pinnacle Energy Reserves in it? I can't remember. Limited time chat frame. Again, why are we doing limited time chat frames for Season Founder 30 days? Yeah, also limited. Why are these limited? It doesn't make sense. Weekly overclock capacitors will be increased from 2 to 3. Yay. I want to play less. That is the goal. Overclock capacitors are things I don't like as a game feature. Purchased... No, you go ahead. Yeah. So the way this is orange tells me that the patron... So the Founder title for the Founder bundle was a rare title. It was blue. So I think this is saying that the Patron title is going to be mythic. And I think that's going to tie into this next statement here. The all-new permanent title Patron will record the number of Patron bundles purchased as thanks for your support for the Iron Lord's cause. This is going to be a way for players to be able to see like a total of how much money is they actually getting with this bundle. Because this is a $20 bundle. I don't know if it's a whale title, because it's just counting how many different people got a $20 bundle. It's very dolphin to keep up with these bundles. It's the other stuff that makes you more whale, like buying all the Journey bundles. Yeah, each individual patron bundle that's been purchased by each player across the game. I don't know if it's gonna be. It's probably server limited, so we'll see how many players buy it per server. Yeah, I think this is kind of like a tracker. It's tracking how many people bought the patron bundle. So if only you and me bought it, it should show a 2 on it. Yeah, it's interesting. Hi, just so you know, 10,000 people bought the patron bundle. Just for this particular item alone, Nettie's made $200,000. It'd be interesting to see how high that number gets, honestly. Battle Pass update. Season of Daybreak Act 2 Battle Pass update. Duration, another 28 days starting today. New content, the new exotic bow Trinity Ghoul. This is one of my concerns. I was hoping Trinity Ghoul would not be the Battle Pass exotic, and it would be a whole brand new one, but no, it's Trinity Ghoul. Has been added to the Battle Pass. Unlock the Premium Battle Pass to claim the Evil Possession emote. I wonder what that's about. At rank 20. Emote Kneel and Worship at rank 30. What is this, a Gwyn set of emotes? What's going on here? Kneel and Worship sounds a little sus, but we'll see. Evil Possession probably sounds like a good Halloween themed emote at least. Might even be the same one. And the Trinity Ghoul Ornament Random Bundle at rank 50, so the same. This is the same kind of thing we saw in the Furies 3 Battle Pass. They had an emote, had a couple different levels, and then one random guaranteed ornament for it at the end. Yes. I see no updates here about the Battle Pass weapon tokens. I don't see anything about... Yeah, I just don't see any updates about Battle Pass weapon tokens. So you're still expecting, if you're playing for free, you are not getting any higher than Catalyst 1 with Trinity Ghoul. Buying the premium upgrade gets you some Battle Pass weapon tokens and a second copy, so you can get up to Cat 2. But even though they give you a third total copy at that point, you still can't get Cat 3 on the Trinity Ghoul. You will need to purchase 30 Battle Pass weapon tokens from the black market in order to get the final fourth copy from the Battle Pass weapon token shop. Oh, and you have to buy the plus 10 level skip. What was that? The normal tokens are being reset. The Battle Pass weapon tokens are not. So there's two different kinds of Battle Pass tokens. There was the normal Battle Pass tokens, which you just exchanged for the random materials that were in the shop at the time. Those are being reset. The Battle Pass weapon tokens, which you had to get from the black market and had to buy the plus 10 level skip in order to get, those are not resetting. The ones you have on you already are still going to be there. Yes. Yep. Alright. Optimizations and adjustments. Weapons. Adjusted the exotic shotgun Octant Riot Dispenser's volley mode. Oh wait, one last thing up here. Unlock Premium Battle Pass Plus. I think the pluses means it's the plus 10 level skip. Like the Furies had, which gave you a transmat effect. Instantly claim the transmat effect of Traveler. I assume that just shows an overlay of the Traveler as you spawn in, just like D2. Alright. Yeah, so moving on from that. Weapons adjusted exotic shotgun, octant right dispenser's volley mode to return to the default mode when switching activities. Whatever, I guess. Yeah, I have used it. I did notice that somehow the mode selector, like the mode selection, somehow saves itself to your account, like so it remembers what you last left it on somehow. I found that funny. Um, yeah. Weapons reduced exotic auto crossbow Mahama Yuri's damage to piercing Shinka's weak spots. Right. So, in my experience with Grandmaster, this week in Grandmaster they gave us piercing Shinkas at 64k power. Ning Feis were seen slashing themselves against the windshield, being bug splat by trying to crack these things with their Mahama Yuris. They'd crack the Shinka shield, but they were dying to the revenge bolts immediately. So in high level play, just doing this was bad to do in the first place. But yeah. Yeah, it does do bonus damage. It's super empowered for basically breaking any Shinka because of the way it's designed. And in either mode, it does bonus damage to impact Shinkas because it does 4 hits per shot. In precision mode, it was really good at super insanely good at cracking rapid fire shields. Piercing Shinka shields are basically the same thing as rapid fire shields, just they shoot you back. And so, because of that, using rapid fire weapons on piercing Shinkas has about the same effect as cracking a rapid fire Shinka. It's the same experience, just the piercing Shinka shoots back. I mean, yeah, that's the same thing though, just the mob itself shooting is just normal. The piercing Shinka's revenge bolts were very direct about shooting whoever shot them. What's funny about this is specifically Rossi 11 being added with a bow and and crossbow, meaning he's getting Mahama Yuri, but he also has a bow to just deal with the piercing Shinkas anyways. For anyone who isn't already aware, bows are a piercing weapon. Yeah, I wonder. He's a defense warlock. Those two words put together make me think he's going to be very slow, though. So I reckon adoption isn't going to be too good on him. I'm sure the Ning Feis will give him a shot, but I don't imagine we'll stay on him too long. Ning Feis are eating good this update. They're getting Hellhest, who we can talk about her kit later. The embargo on her kit information is lifted now, so we'll be talking about that. Her kit is very supportive of Ning Fei typical artifacts, movement for damage, and summoning for defenses. It's very reminiscent of those kind of kits. So Ning Feis get to seamlessly transfer artifacts onto Hellhest, and Ning Feis have a Mahama Yuri that they can slap on Rossi 11. So Ning Fei's eating good. Your little pocket pinata. System and one more thing up here. Activity modifiers balanced the effects of some gifts of the 9. If you liked Boxer, Boxer might be in the dirt. If you liked Boxer and Spike Shell, you might not anymore. To be seen. Because those two were definitely way overpowered compared to the rest of the cards you could pick. No, they like being very vague. They really do. We're about to see more of that here in system activity optimizations. It's super vague. Shifting gates. Improved rules related to character invisibility for this activity. What does improved rules mean? Yeah, I hope so, because I think every time I have to deal with Ningfei and shifting gates, it really feels like he's just completely gone from like the naked eye until he reappears. Just completely giving you visual clutter and make it easier to just whoop your butt. Iron Bar, improved rule set related to character invisibility for this activity. They're really hammering in on Ningfei and Umeko here. I hope it's effective. Yeah, invisibility happens to be really strong when killing players. Who knew? Realm of the Nine, improved ability recharge and summon duration rules for this activity. This is going to help Estella and, well, ideally, if improved means it makes it better. Ideally, this means Estella and Hellhest will have much kinder stuff going on here. Because right now, every time they go to the next floor, all their summons are wiped. So they have to rebuild every single stage, and stages aren't supposed to last long enough to the point where they get to build up to full power. So I'm hoping that they at least get to maintain their build across stages. Oh yeah. Shadow Shaper Duels improved the sources tips for card backs and cards and added a tutorial prompt that shows after acquiring them. Okay. I didn't notice any issues with the sources tips. Oh, sources tips for card backs. Gotcha. That was a little in the air. Cards had good. Card sources were already well listed. Added a tutorial prompt that shows after acquiring them. I don't think that's terribly necessary. People know about it. I mean, I'm not going to say no to more tutorial, but like, that one is very low priority in my opinion. New features and system improvements. Draws. Collectible illustrations can now be used to activate Shadow Shaper card faces. Yeah, so if you like collecting cards and getting their special card faces on them, well, here you go. Getting special art on your card. That's what the illustrations ended up being for. I kind of suspected this would be a use case for them. Yeah, Yolder with her Partridge Sky card. Yeah. I am very sad I'm not going to be able to get Hellhest cards. Once you collect all pieces of a collectible illustration, you can activate its corresponding card face. Following this update, lightbearers who have already acquired collectible illustrations automatically have those card faces activated upon login. Hellhest Shadow Shaper card will be available in a later version. What? She doesn't launch with her card? Let me guess. It's going to be an acquirable card for the level 31 through 40 update with Season 2. Am I warm? At which point, lightbearers who acquire her collectible illustrations will unlock the corresponding card faces. Artifacts. Added power composition comparison, quick equip, and batch replace features. I need to see a couple of these things in action to see what the hell they're talking about. That's right. If you get a duplicate of a artifact and you go to compare it, you have to actually equip it to see what it's like with the plus 10 effect on it, because whenever it's just in your inventory, it doesn't show as its plus 10 power level. So this, I assume that means that it will show with that plus 10 power level with this. I could be wrong. I could be misunderstanding. I don't know what quick equip is about or batch replace is about. Maybe it's telling me. Maybe this is telling us that they're adding loadouts for your artifacts. That'd be really great. I would love to have artifact sets, artifact loadouts. That'd be great. Training ground added a character introduction to character trials. Ooh. The first time Lightbearers enter the trial, they can view the character's intro, including a short bio and strategy summary. That'll be very good. That's a very good update. New Light Handbook added a reminder to Chapter 7.2 indicating that Relic Reset will soon become unavailable. Yep, that's one of those things that's messed up a lot of players. Before you reach Chapter 7.2 in the campaign, they give you the choice to go into a character's relic abilities and refund all the materials you spent on the relic. Yeah. So they give you a choice before the end of your handbook to sort of refactor all your characters' materials into building only 3 specific characters in advance. But they don't really make that clear that that's a feature you can do. They only introduce you to the idea of refunding weapon materials. And so you end up with a situation where a bunch of players have a bunch of materials invested into a whole bunch of random characters, and they conclude their handbook and just can't do it ever again because they take away the ability to refund your relic after completing the handbook. I didn't know you could reset relics either, actually, until afterwards. It never was. Yeah, it'd be really great to have a token. Homepage added source descriptions for mentor titles. Who cares? Acclaim improved the display of acclaim tier up information in the ghost menu. Was there anything confusing there? I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess it wasn't obvious that you're required like medals for characters after certain points unless you clicked in to view like the future levels, huh? Acclaim improved the display of the Acclaim interface. Okay, I don't know what that looks like yet. This could things like this on patch notes could use like a little before and after blurb. Synthesis for already owned Catalyst items will no longer be shown. Congratulations. By the way, if you send a in-game support mail saying you have accidentally bought a Catalyst for a Catalyst you already own from before they did the update where they no longer display the ones that after you buy them, if you did that, you can contact in-game support and they will refund that Catalyst. Yeah. Good stuff there. Sparrows improved the performance of sparrows while descending. Maybe that'll fix my random hovering issues. We are hitting week 2 today, yes. Yours truly closed out the season as rank 9. Rank 8 in reality, not including the 145 nonsense that's at first place. Well, I saw a video for a legit 207 run, so I suppose the 208 and 209, the other 208s and 209 are legit. Just, the nature of getting faster than what I got, it kind of requires having a full stack of teams to just sit there and let you run the course by yourself. so you can completely control every element of it as much as you can. Yep, I would like. I would definitely like that to be worked on, and also have much more prompt involvement by netties themselves. Um, yep, They were out of office for a whole 8 days to celebrate the Autumn Festival holiday period in China. They don't get holidays like we do. Like they don't have our Labor Day. They don't have all of these holidays. What they have is their Spring Festival and their Autumn Festival. That is it. So they get those. They get longer periods for those times. Yeah. Customer people like us who are on a video game uh, get stressed out, but it's in reality, it's not that big a deal. So explaining what I mean by the hovering issue here for my viewers, the whenever you're in a sparrow race, there's a type of nitrogen bonus you can get called hovering, where if you get a soft landing off of a significant enough jump, you'll get plus 20 nitrogen bonus for making that soft landing. However, it's not easy to reproduce exact play style to get that hovering to happen consistently. In fact, it seems fairly random most of the time, whether or not you're going to hit soft or just slam into the ground. Yeah, no amount of my testing was able to find a trend. Rewards display. Fixed an item icon for the starter mythic character selector. I will never know what that looked like, because I already spent that forever ago. That could have been a hellhest. Performance unlocks the 90 FPS option for iPhone 17 series and some high-end Android devices. Some of y'all will love that. My phone might too. I don't know if mine's considered high-end. It's very recent, so maybe. Economy. Oop. Prob. If I don't know, it depends on if Moo can be set to a high-end Android device, I guess, and if your computer can handle that level of device simulation. That's my guess. I'm not too sure though. Economy and resource costs. Rewards. Added a weekly Lumia Leaf gift to Pandora's Deals in the store. Pandora's Deals is the weekly subscription we get that gives us 5 days of bonus Pinnacle Energy and 2 days of Grandmaster Keys. Or Master Keys, or whatever you want to call them. So, somewhere in here, I don't know if it's like as a one-time gift for buying the subscription per week or what, but they give you Lumia Leaves to this now. Not sure how much. I don't expect a lot. I suppose if it takes up a slot, that's going to be unpopular. Well, not necessarily. Would people be willing to exchange 60, what is it, 40 Pinnacle Energy? Are people willing to exchange 40 Pinnacle Energy for, let's say, 80 or 90 Lumia Leaves? I certainly wouldn't exchange a Grandmaster key slot. Those are way too precious as it is. I also wonder if this is going to be a retroactive update for people who bought these Pandora's Deals for prior weeks. I wonder if they're going to get this sent to them for each week that they have previously purchased. I feel like they should, but we'll see. They might feel that's too generous. Rewards: added Trinity Ghoul ornaments, Strife's secrets, novel concept, and Master of Crow's decree. So that's Master of Crow's decree sounds like another. Hey, Hellhest was a crow. To the Season of Daybreak engram. These 3 ornaments have also been added to the season collection, acquired to increase your collection progress. I still have issues with this Season of Daybreak engram because you require the Daybreak Glow, which is extremely rare, and still have to roll a 40% success rate on it to apply it to a decal in order to make progression towards this. Did you? I believe you said it did not work for your particular collection to have this. Who is anyone even gonna have that complete? And to get them, you have to get Bright Dust, and the only renewable source of Bright Dust is by rolling on banners constantly. And just so you know, rolling T6 on a banner does not give you enough for getting all these Bright Dust engrams you need. Which, by the way, is capped. You can, even if you did that, you are limited to 6 a day. For the bounties, you only get 12. Maybe just for the act, we'll see if it's act limited or if we get X, or if it's season limited here once the servers open up. Yeah, once you start grinding your Singularity Chaos, it gets done real quick. Just doing your high value bounties and some of your regular bounties doesn't quite get you all the way to 12. But doing your Singularity Chaos gets it done real quick. These 3 ornaments have also been added to the season collection. Yeah. Rewards: added Season of Daybreak engrams to the Bright Dust shop. I think this is just saying that they're putting that exchange that was just in the season menu into that as well. Or they're doing something different. But I think it's just the first thing. Rewards: added bows as potential rewards for Strikes, Gauntlet Blitz, Gauntlet Onslaught, and Shifting Gates, as well as some legendary and mythic engrams. So, something needs to be talked about here. They have a statement here about adding bows. They do not have a statement here about adding linear fusion rifles. Right now, as of Atoll, there are only 2 linear fusion rifles available as far as the mythic and exotic choices go, and both are arc, meaning Hellhest's heavy slot will be locked to arc. This alone is going to make you favor the Royal Contravene as our primary exotic just because you want to have the mythic slot open in case there's another elemental option available sometimes. That alone is a huge favor for Royal Contravene over Trinity Ghoul. Because Trinity Ghoul is arc as well, so that would lock you into double arc. Strikes, Gauntlet Blitz, Gauntlet Onslaught, and Shifting Gates. Gauntlet Onslaught and Gauntlet Blitz have the same mythic weapon pools. So that's so it looks like there's going to be three mythic bows, or some of them are legendary. I don't know. But there's some Gauntlet bows. There's a Strike bow, and there's a Shifting Gates bow. Shifting Gates features the Coherence weapons. So we might be looking at a Coherence bow to use the Crystalline Matrix shader on. Yep, I've got one reserved myself. Characters and narrative content. Character quests, added quests for Hellhest and Rossi 11. Standard stuff for character editions. I have over 1,000 Pinnacle energy saved up for Hellhest, so I can grind her up, and then I'll be able to do her whole character quest in one sitting. I will be making a video of that. It's going to be my first time trying to do a lot of cuts for a video to try to make the video as concise as possible and have as little dead time as I can. So please bear with me, that's going to be hell for me. Fixed issues. Event. Fixed an issue with a Pegasus Bravo Sparrow. Light bearers can now redeem it from the Sparrow Racing event shop. We had 100 leftover tokens from last week, and I'm supposing we're going to get some amount of tokens this week from challenges too. They didn't say they have added any new possible rewards, so I'm assuming we're intended to spend like 800 tokens or something on this Pegasus Bravo Sparrow. If they did something really stupid, like ask for more tokens than we could possibly earn because they kind of expected us to sacrifice some of the other things we bought so we could buy this, that would be a problem. I'm sure it's set up so between the 2 weeks you can buy everything, but it's just one of those things. Oh, you might have lost that one. Unless they kept it and added new challenges for week 2 as well, so you just can do both now. I think you might have lost that one probably. Yeah, personally, I don't understand why Sparrow Racing is a limited time event during its event. Doesn't make sense. Too many bot runs. Which bot races are also how some people are getting the really good times. Season. Fixed a text issue with the Haven's Crest's Protector's Oath effects. I don't know what the issue was. So, okay. I hope that was... this clears something up for somebody out there. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. Characters fixed an issue in which multiple connection special effects would appear when multiple Tantu supers were activated simultaneously. Okay, sure. So I'm assuming that's talking about the little like tether of solar light that goes from the sword to the player. So they didn't just want a bunch of visual clutter of everybody getting tethers from each of the swords. That's what I think that's about. Granted, why multiple Tantus are activating their supers together is unknown. That's true. That's a valid use case right there. We'll see how many damage balls we get to see in the future. English localization fixed issues with some Shadow Shaper card effect descriptions. Okay. There were a lot of cards that were just not doing what they said they did. For example, Umeko said that her effect only worked, her sustained effect only worked if she was placed in back line, but it was working on both rows. We had the Cabal Drop Pod, which says it requires a 2-unit line in order to drop its extra pods, but it does not. It requires a 1-unit line, so a dot, to drop it to use its effect. It just has the line condition in there because it's supposed to count as a line unit. It said it was going to drop 2 cards on each side, but in fact it only drops 1 card on the left, and that is it. Those are the 2 big offenders I can think of for this particular update. English localization fixed a text formatting issue affecting Exotic Auto Crossbow Mahama Yuri's lore page. Never read it, don't know what happened there. Latin American Spanish localization fixed some display issues, terminology issues, and dialogue tone issues. Okay, I don't know what to expect there. I hear the LATAM server is getting pretty dry already, so I hope the people still there appreciate whatever happened here. Thanks all for the update details. Thanks for your patience. We will be continuing to collect your feedback and suggestions to keep improving the Destiny Rising experience. May the light be with you. Okay, thoughts? Yeah, between the Hellhest tech upgrades and the Pandora's Wheel of Fortune, it looks like they're trying to give us a good injection of materials here. I hope it's a good injection of materials. They could let us down. Like, this only says there's one exotic modulus piercing here. I would like more. I felt very stiffed with how much I've gotten in those mods so far, so... Yep. I hope we'll be able to redeem these 2 Royal Contravene copies pretty quickly. Maybe I'll be able to sacrifice getting some of these other things earlier in order to get these first. We'll see. I am hesitant with the Wheel of Fortune. I have to see it in action to see what we're looking at here. Artifactual clusters. Ooh, so generous. Oh, you love artifactual clusters, yeah. That's why we grind for it so much, because they think that's what we're going for. I wonder if that's actually what they're looking at when they think they want to give us a few scraps of artifactual clusters and essences. They just see all how much we run Singularity Chaos and completely misunderstand why we're doing it. Ornaments. Disappointed in no exotic ornament for Hellhest. The exotic ornament for Estella was gorgeous, and I hoped to have that again for Hellhest. Maybe in the future, like with a rerun, because I might have to hope for a rerun. I probably will. I know we're hoping for a rerun. Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing how funny this patron title is. It'd just be hilarious to see people walking around with, "Hey, 1 million people bought this." If it just tracks your own copies of patron bundles, your monthly purchase of patron bundles, okay, that wouldn't be as funny to me. I but I don't know. Are you talking about the Siva thing? Huh. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. They were trying to just take away everyone's excess funds, even though... Yeah, okay. Battle Pass, disappointed in the Trinity Ghoul being in there. I forget what the money cost is to get this done, but $5 for the Battle Pass to begin with, $5 for the plus 10 upgrade, and then another 1,500 silver for the 30 extra tokens you need to get to Catalyst 3. And I think that's about $25 for the tokens for 1,500 of those. Let me think. I think I can do quick math. I know how much we're looking at here. 70. It's 7,200 silver for $99.99. 72, so 1,500 divided by 72. So yeah, it's It's $30 roughly $30 to just buy. Basically, you're buying a Catalyst level 3 exotic for $30. Yeah, man, it's a returning exotic as well. This came from Destiny 2. It's been in Destiny 2 for a long time. Yeah. Roughly, it looks like it does similar effects. It's got a high precision effect, and it's got a hip fire effect. I don't really have much else to say about the rest of this. Yeah. Well, yeah, not a whole lot left to say about these patch notes. We got about, as of now, we have about 28 minutes till the server is scheduled to reopen. Looking to see y'all Starside. Have a good day.